You're listening to Systemic Error Podcast. The failure was designed.
Trump humiliates America again as world leaders openly question his mental fitness based on an article by Sabrina Hobb. Trump turned NATO into personal theater. The cause is real. The summit became a vanity stage. The source story is about Trump's July 2026 NATO appearance in Ankara, but the real subject is power, a sitting president using an alliance summit as a personal performance space. The article describes a sequence of public errors, insults, and confused statements, then shows the damage spreading outward through allies, foreign military, and diplomatic channels. That is the perfect pattern. Trump was not merely awkward. He was the institutional center of the story, and he used that office to turn an alliance meeting into an ego exercise. Who enabled the damage? The decision maker was Trump. The enablers were the White House communications apparatus and the right-wing media ecosystem that repackaged the diplomatic embarrassment as strength. Karoline Leavitt's praise and the soft-focused coverage that followed did not explain the summit. They covered for it. That matters because the lie is not just Trump's. It is a machinery around him, insisting that disruption is mastery and confusion is command. When that machine works, it converts obvious instability into a talking point for supporters and a joke for everyone else. Facts Trump could not keep straight. The South lists the same pattern over and over. He called Spain worthless while threatening to cut off trade with a country the US does not trade with directly in the way he implied. He called Zelensky President Putin twice. He referred to the Islamic Republic of Japan. He mentioned the name of the Iran nuclear agreement. He revived his Greenland fixation. He insulted Biden and Obama with infantile nicknames. Those are not harmless slips. They are public demonstrations that the president does not reliably grasp the basic political geography he is talking about. When the head of state cannot keep straight allies, adversaries, agreements, and institutions, the problem is not optics. It is governance. NATO was not the problem. The source correctly points to the deeper issue. Trump still does not understand NATO or pretends not to. NATO is a defensive alliance. Trump treated it like a customer service test for his own Iran war, then framed allied refusal as betrayal. That is deliberate misdirection. He attacked Iran without consulting allies, then demanded they help clean up the mess and called it a loyalty test. This is not a misunderstanding in the innocent sense. It is a strawman habit to make an illegal or reckless move, then punish institutions that refuse to applaud it. The media laundering operation. The most revealing part of the story is not Trump's conduct. It is the effort to sanitize it. The source says Leavitt, Fox News, and other right-wing outlets pushed a triumphant narrative while ignoring the visible collapse of credibility. That is how authoritarian politics survives in plain sight through euphemism, repetition, and fake confidence. Even the foreign redactions at the source point to the same failure. European leaders were exhausted. Italian officials were forced into a public dispute, and international coverage shifted from an orthodox strategy to direct concern about Trump's attitude. The world is not confused about what it is seeing. The laundering is for the domestic audience. The pattern is bigger than one summit. This is what democratic decay looks like when it is normalized from within. A president using the office as a grievance engine, allies being treated as props or enemies, and the press being split between propaganda and understatement. The danger is not only that Trump is erratic, it is that the institutions around him keep translating erratic conduct into routine politics. That is the broader lesson. When a presidency becomes a vehicle for personal humiliation rituals, public lies, and alliance sabotage, the state is no longer being mismanaged. It is being repurposed for corrosive power. You've been listening to Systemic Error. Thanks to AlterNet for today's article with the automated voice of Diana. Thanks for listening.